about the Facebook page where you can answer people's questions on your Facebook page?
Sure. Whenever we don't have time to complete all the questions, they can visit my page, Sally's Diet Rite, and ask them there.
And the website, dalessayarite.com.
Again, yes, Rite spelled R-I-T-E.
So thank you for coming in this morning over the mountains.
Thank you, Kevin.
Rabia, and she comes over the mountains through...
How was the weather this morning? Is it raining or not yet?
It was a bit of rain. I was walking, I was having my morning walk and listening to you guys.
Okay.
It was a little bit raining, but now it's just, it's blue skies again.
Okay.
Do you have wasta to come through Beit Misak? Because not everyone's allowed to drive through it.
Now everyone is allowed.
Oh, really? Now
Last
everyone?
year you had to have a pass, but now everyone's allowed. Yeah.
God for that. That's good news.
I've never driven through there. I actually don't even know what that looks like.
It's nice, and it's closer than when you go through Big Faya and Babet and
I should check it out.
Apparently it's beautiful up there.
Yeah.
So, questions on 03-887-000, anything to do with nutrition. Thank you for your messages this morning.
Somebody's asking about bloating. Is there any medicine, remedy for bloating? What can we do?
Okay, if it has to do with a medical issue, then the doctor will prescribe medication.
Okay.
As for me, I'll give some advice related to food.
Yeah.
First, if someone eats in a stressful situation, definitely bloating will happen. Or if someone eats very quickly, he will swallow air and then bloating will result. So eat in a calm environment and slowly, chew your food very slowly, and avoid the foods that can cause bloating for you. Some people have bloating when they eat beans and when they eat lentils, sometimes whole grains. So avoid these foods or eat them in very small portions.
Okay.
Yeah, as for carbonated beverages, they can also cause bloating. Avoid that too.
Even like water, carbonated water?
It can. So you can go with still water if it affects you.
Okay.
And take some, teas like fennel tea or ginger tea or
fennel is
tea.
supposed to be good, I've heard.
Yeah, these three are the best, The fennel, the ginger, and peppermint tea after your meal, it will just reduce your bloating.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
What else do we have?
Somebody's asking if there's any foods that affect hair negatively.
Yeah, sure. Olga, if someone has iron deficiency anemia, we always talk about it, so it can cause hair loss. And guess what? If someone goes on a very strict diet, his hair will start to look dull.
Really?
Because actually it will be low in vitamins, minerals, and some essential nutrients for hair. So it's either because he's not eating enough or he's eating too much fatty and sugary foods, so his diet will also be lacking in the healthy foods.
Yeah, so the more vitamins, the more healthy your hair looks.
Yes, and there are some specific vitamins and minerals. We're talking about zinc, about iron and biotin, which are found in the meats and seafood and chicken.
Okay.
And there's also the healthy fats. Gavin likes these healthy fats in nuts and in avocados, in vegetable oils.
Okay.
And we have also in, salmon, the fatty fish.
Yeah.
And most important, lots of fruits and vegetables.
So those are the foods that are good for your hair, and they make your hair nice and shiny.
Nice and shiny, yes.
So plenty of salmon, plenty of what else?
Avocados, some nuts, and protein-rich foods like meat, chicken, seafood, and legumes like the beans.
Well, apart from the beans, everything sounds amazing.
Fruits and vegetables, Gavin, at least 5 pieces a day.
Okay.
All right.
So thank you for that. 03-887-000.
We have a couple of people asking how they can lose some belly fat, reduce the size of their belly, and avoid eating as well. And sometimes one of them says she has no time for sports. So any advice for that?
I'm afraid sports is a must to lose belly fat.
Okay.
So you should do some cardio and some resistance training. It will really help your body overall. But there's no specific diet that attacks one area and not the other. So the balanced diet will make you lose weight from all over your body, and you can tone your middle by going to the gym and doing some sports. With respect to the diet, make it low fat, like we advocate always, and be careful about your alcohol because it will cause the beer belly.
Sometimes you don't notice the alcohol, how much calories it's adding to your diet.
It's loaded with calories.
I know.
Especially like wine, you could just have like a glass, 2,
And
3.
continue with the bottle. Just have a glass, Olga, and continue with water if you can.
How many spoons of
That's not
sugar?
fun.
How many spoons of sugar in one glass of wine?
It's not about sugar, Gavin. It's like, I will tell you in calories. A medium-sized glass of wine is about 120 to 150 calories.
Okay.
Because, alcohol is rich in calories. So 1 gram of fat contains 9 calories. 1 gram of alcohol contains 7 calories.
It's almost like fat.
Whereas sugar and protein, 4 calories. So it's almost very close to fat. That's why it's hard to burn and it really accumulates if you have lots.
So one glass of wine is like 3/4 of a donut. Because donut's like 250.
250, yeah, the small
Yeah.
one. It's true, Gavin, yeah.
Yeah.
But the 250 of the donut is really bad fat. It's just, this fat is what really sticks to your tummy.
Oh, okay.
It's the trans fat of the saturated
So it's not the
fat.
same. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're talking with Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Rite. If you have a question, 03-887-000 is our WhatsApp number. Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Rite is here, and she's just
bought presents.
give me these things called MealEnders.
Yeah.
Now, the new, well, it's not new, but the recommended thing we're supposed to do now is to have small portions, isn't that right?
Yes, Gavin, it's true.
And then if we're still hungry after having our small portion of food, we have a meal ender, and it stops us from being hungry.
Yes,
It's like a little dessert. Ours are chocolate mint flavor, which is, I think, my favorite
it's
flavor.
Yummy. It's
what are the
really
other
yummy.
flavors?
We have citrus, mocha, and cinnamon. Yeah.
Yummy.
They're all nice.
Yeah.
So how does it work? How does it stop us from feeling hungry?
You know, Gavin, when you have this salad and then your meal and you want to avoid having desserts or another helping of food, you can put this lozenge. The outer part is a dessert, so you feel you've had your dessert, you know, and the inner part contains the active ingredients that helps you stop eating. And it takes like 20 minutes to melt in your mouth, so the signal of fullness comes from your stomach to your brain that you're really full and you stop eating.
Thank you for these.
Yeah, you're most
So
welcome.
where can we find these things?
At Sally's Diet Rite.
Oh, okay. On your website or what?
They're on my website, on my Facebook page, and they can call me for more details.
I'll be
Great.
trying these this week, and next week I'll let you know
Yay,
how my
okay.
dessert curbing has gone.
If you're having snack attacks, just take a lozenge after your
Sounds
meal.
like a plan, yeah.
Now, somebody was saying that a gin and tonic has 0 calories. That can't be true, can it?
No, it can't be true, Gavin. Alcohol always contains calories, and even if you add juices or something with sugar in it, it even increases the calories further. So instead of 120, it may reach 160 or 180 calories per glass.
I do like gin and tonic, actually.
Yeah.
It does. It
combination.
makes me a bit nasty, though.
Really?
Yes, I get a bit nasty when I've had a few gin and tonics. It's strange how it would affect me that way. I don't know why.
Somebody was also asking about bottles of wine. How many calories is a bottle of wine?
A bottle, I mean, if a
Is it
glass
a lot?
is, yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah.
If the glass is normally 120 ml, I guess, no, 180 ml, so you need to calculate the whole bottle.
So multiply.
Yes. Cross multiply.
I have a friend in Dubai who has 2 bottles of wine a night.
Is he fat?
Bad.
He's not. He's got a belly now.
Yeah, definitely.
He used to have a flat stomach. Now he's got a belly.
Because Gavin, you know, the liver is busy burning all that alcohol. It doesn't burn the fat anymore, so he's got the belly fat.
This is what living in Dubai does to you. 2 bottles of wine a night. So back to the questions. 03-887-000.
We have a lot of questions coming in. Somebody's asking, hi Sally, I eat 2 main meals per day and I get really hungry at night. A salad won't do. Which healthy meals can I eat at night?
Definitely a salad won't do, Olga. I mean, vegetables alone, okay, they help you feel full, so you reduce your intake of a sandwich or main meal.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be a main meal. Your main meal should have also some complex carbs and proteins. And with the salad, just have a whole grain sandwich with a protein source inside, like tuna, like turkey, like some chicken, some meat strips, some labneh or cheese, you know, or eggs. Just anything to complete the meal.
Okay.
Or have a complete salad, like, you know, quinoa salad or brown pasta salad.
Okay.
With lots of veggies
ingredients.
and then some cheese added or tuna. So this way, he will not feel hungry or she will not feel hungry at night, and it will sustain her to the next morning.
Great. Next question.
Hi Sally, what are the healthy meals, dinners, and snacks for kids, like a 3-year-old kid? How bad is sugar for kids? The sugar in cakes, biscuits, and chocolates. And is it okay? Is it healthy to serve them in moderation or eliminate them at an early age? So things like cookies and biscuits and chocolate, should they eliminate?
Okay.
Should they have a little bit? And also a question about labneh for kids. Low-fat labneh or normal full-fat labneh?
Okay.
God, 10
That's
questions
a big
there.
one. Yeah, I'll try to answer as much as possible. After 2 years of age, you can give your child low-fat dairy. Before 2 years of age, they need the whole milk or the whole full-fat versions of the dairy.
Okay.
So after 2 years, you can give it very easily, low-fat labne and cheese. As for sugar, also before 2 years, we don't recommend that the child takes anything sweet, like chocolates or biscuits or anything. After 2 years, he will be exposed to sweets in the nursery, at school, but we should limit and explain to the child that these foods are not very healthy they are not healthy for him.
Yeah.
So they can have them occasionally, like every day, a very small piece, not many sweets every day. So we have to limit that. Of course, sugar, we always try to reduce it as much as possible in the diets.
Okay.
What else? Is that
What
it?
about
Snacks,
cutting out sugar completely for little ones and saying no sweets at all?
Gavin, then they will do something, what we say, a reaction to that. And whenever there's sweets on a birthday, for example, they will eat lots
crazy.
and lots and go crazy. Yeah, they will do the opposite when it's available for them.
Sure.
So it's better to give them just in small portions.
Somebody's asking, Sally, can you give us some examples of low-fat foods that are antioxidants at the same time?
Okay, all the fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Because fruits and vegetables, they don't contain fat anyway, and they're full of antioxidants. Just to tell them that antioxidants are like some vitamins and minerals, and they help fight aging and fight some diseases. So that's why we like to have them in our diet. All the colored fruits and vegetables contain it, like spinach, all the green leafy vegetables, the oranges, and everything that's orange. All the colored cranberries and berries, other berries. All these are full of antioxidants.
Okay. Does cereal include sugar, and is it good for diet?
Cereal, lots of sugar.
Lots of it. So you
Depends
need
on
to
which
read
cereal.
exactly.
Some of them are diet. They're made for diet.
Just read the label.
Yeah.
If the serving, like 30 grams, contains less than 5 grams of sugar, then go ahead and have that.
So look for less than 5
Less
grams.
than 5
per
grams of
serving.
sugar, the added sugar.
Okay.
Because anyway, it contains complex carbs, which is good. But
Yeah.
go for the low sugar ones.
I was reading online, there's this particular cereal, this very, very nice cereal actually, that a bowl is the same as 7 Cadbury fingers in sugar.
Wow.
Yeah.
This particular cereal.
much sugar.
And it's one that I really love actually.
Really?
That's why you love it, Gavin.
Sugar rush.
Sugar high, exactly. Somebody's asking if tea kills muscles. Strange question.
No.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Thank God for that, because I have lots of tea.
Somebody says, what should I do if I have a low metabolism?
Okay, with a low metabolism, exercise comes first. I mean, you need to incorporate exercise in your daily life. Second of all, instead of having 3 large meals, divide your meals into 5 or 6 small ones. It will help boost your metabolism. Do not skip any meal, and especially breakfast. So have a healthy breakfast. It will boost your metabolism early in the morning. And don't forget to drink loads of water, because every reaction, all the cell reaction, it takes place in water. If you are dehydrated, your metabolism goes down.
Somebody has a question. Hey guys, please. I used to weigh 77 kilos, but I managed to lose up to, so there are now 56 kilos. My aim is to go to 50 kilos. I have tried all I could, but I'm still at 56. Does this mean that my body doesn't want to lose any more?
Yeah, maybe. You're right. If your ideal body weight or your healthy body range is 56 kilograms is your ideal body weight, it's very hard to go underweight,
Yeah, those last few kilos are
It's
always
very hard. So
the
you need to
toughest.
shock your body again and raise your metabolism to lose more. But maybe she's on the ideal body weight and she doesn't need to lose. So we need to calculate her ideal body weight based on her height, her age.
Because you don't want to be underweight either. It's unhealthy.
Exactly.
And
It
it's
is.
bad
Thank
for
you, Olga. So maybe 56 is the
Thank you,
right
Sally.
weight.
All right, so they should check first their
Check first
their
with a
body weight.
dietitian. Yeah.
Sally Sawaya, thank you for coming in.
You are most welcome.